Hello everyone and welcome to our third video on Edo HuMei's games around the table. Across the table is my mortal enemy.
HuMei.
Yes, and I'm the wonderful, the talented, the awesome, the awe-inspiring, the very modest Edo. I get my modesty from my mother. And here tonight what we're going to be playing is Death Angel. Now, there's a card game set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Some of you may have run across it before. It's a tabletop game where you use these little figures to move around lots of different alien races and everything like that. Lots of different armies for you to collect and paint and just have a good time. But in that universe we have something called Space Hulk, which is kind of like these big hodgepodge of spaceships and colonies that put all together into basically just a big derelicts where people lived, and a lot of times aliens infest them and basically take it over. And so that's what we're doing here. We're taking the role of squads of space marines, and while we're exploring we're trying to get out, and impeding our ways are a bunch of aliens called Genestealers, and the whole goal is for us to survive.
Yes.
I will point that out again. Our whole goal is to survive until the end. Now what happens is there are a number of locations that we have to go through, and once we get to the final location card, there are a bunch of them, once we get to that final location and we fulfill whatever objective is there, then we win. Easier said than done. Because HuMei and I have played this game quite a number of times, and what do you think our success rate is?
I'm going to say maybe 3%.
3%? No. It's probably more than half the games we have not made it through just by dumb luck and whatnot. So, but getting all that out of the way, we've already set up the board here to start out, and we're just going to start with the game. We're going to run through, play through, see how you like it, and hopefully you'll be able to pick it up if you enjoy what you see. So what we'll do is we will, we're going to start out with, okay, since we've already started up and we've already got an event card up here, you probably can't see it off the top of the board here. It gives a bunch of different effects and how many aliens get to spawn, and you can see we're set up in a row here with all of our space marines along with our location cards, and some of the aliens are already out. So the whole goal is that once we get rid of a pile of these cards up here, don't know if you can see them or not, we get to move on to the next location, and then more and more aliens come out. And every turn what we're going to do is for each of our squads we're going to pick action cards, and those action cards allow us to do, well, for lack of a better word, actions. We can either attack or we can move around in the formation, and we can do sort of little tactical things that allow us to, once again, survive. The bad part is that you can't use the same action card 2 turns in a row.
Right.
So what you have to do is that you sort of have to really, not so much banter, but really plan out the game, because this is a cooperative game. We either all win or we all lose, which is really great and one of our favorite types of games to play.
And again, you most often lose.
Yeah, so once again, what is the goal? Survive. Okay, so what we're going to do is that for each of our squads, we pick a card. Well, you actually have to look at it. You have to pick a card for each of the colored squads that you're controlling. And what happens when you pick that card, all of those members of that particular color get to do that same action. Remember, you have to pick one action for both of the Marines that are in that squad. So for example, I'm playing yellow, and it's sort of like more of a hand-to-hand combat type of defensive squad, and I'm also playing purple, which one of the big guys has a flamethrower which can just literally nuke these aliens, by the way, named Genestealers, just with a big flamethrower. Now John HuMei is playing...
I'm playing black and red. Now black, their big thing is, basically, if you will, is a psionic attack. When his attack, the leader of that squad has the ability just, as long as the die roll keeps coming up, he can keep shooting again and again and again and again.
Yeah, so black, what it is that it uses a lot of psychic powers.
And red is more bolter, in that the main, or the leader of that group, Brother Leon, may attack up to 3 times instead of just once.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's doing massive damage with that. He can clear a lot of stuff in a very small area.
So another, what happened is that, but all of the squads have some sort of like core ability. I don't want to say ability, but what they're good at. Like once again, I said yellow deals a lot with hand-to-hand combat and defense. Purple does a lot of you can actually move swarms around. It's more like sort of like a hit and run, but it also have ways that you can look at the event deck, and you can also hit with a flamer. And red is sort of like a long-range attacker.
Yep.
So what we'll do is, okay, so starting the first round here, let's pick our cards for whatever characters we're doing. And now, wow, we're all down here. We need to get rid of these guys, and we need to get rid of these guys. Once again,
get Brother Gorell cleared out.
Yeah, Goriel. But the thing is, he's not the big guy that can take out a lot of stuff. So he's sort of just sitting here. Now, once again, remember that we can only use the same card, once every other turn, basically. So if we attacked with everyone this turn, we couldn't do anything next turn with attacking. So we have to think, okay, what are we going to shoot? What are we going to do? So, since these location cards where Genestealers spawn, I'm going to try and keep him out here because his special ability with the attack card is that he could slay up a whole bunch of them and not have to roll to attack, but if he rolls a 0, he automatically dies in a blaze of glory. So, you can reach up to here, right? But the problem is if...
Yeah, range to attack, he can hit him.
Well, okay, so the best thing you can do is that if you have attack that you wanted to use for black, you could actually shoot both of them.
Well,
but you got red here, and things I really don't want to shoot with purple. The only guy who'll be able to attack is here.
The only thing is, if I keep red in reserve, which will work, Brother Leon is not right on these guys down here. Brother Scipio would be able to attack, and Brother or Lex Carm can both attack, and I can use these other two for support and have them for next turn's attack.
Okay, now are you confident that you want to shoot with your 2 teams?
Well, I'm going to shoot with one the first turn out, and the second turn I'll hopefully use the other nap. Then the first turn will be able to come out of reserve again every other turn. That's the style of play I go with in this.
Okay, well, then what are we going to do about these guys up here?
Lex Carm's going to start shooting.
Okay, so you're going to attack with black. Mm-hmm. Are you going to attack with red as well?
No.
Okay. So
that means
means
Scipio can attack, and Lex Carm, that keeps me 1 set in reserve. And I've actually got good field coverage right now because I've got one in the top and I've got one in the bottom.
Okay, what I'll do is then I'm going to save my yellow for attacking and instead use support. And then what I'm going to do is if you're going to attack with black, then I'm going to attack with purple. And what we do is that you put these cards aside for now until you actually resolve the cards. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and what we're going to do is we start with the lowest number. Now there's a number right here on the upper left. Starting with the lowest number, you resolve all of the action cards. So what I'm going to do is here is defensive stance. Each time one of your defending Space Marines spends a support token to re-roll a die, the attack misses unless a new roll is a 0. So support, what it does is it gives you one of these little tokens right here called, aptly enough, a support token, which allows you to re-roll dice while in combat. You can't re-roll dice for other effects. So what I'm going to do is if I'm going to be attacking with purple, I'm going to place one on mine then, because I tend to have bad luck rolling to hit. And you can put whenever you play a card named support, you get to put one of these tokens somewhere, and you can put it on any Marine in the formation. So what's next?
The next would be me in Overwatch for support. And it's been a while since we played this. I forgot about this. At the end of the event phase, each of your Space Marines may spend 1 support token to make 1 attack.
Yes.
That could actually get me an extra attack if I so desire.
Mm-hmm. But remember, depending where you put it, let's say if you put it on here, remember, you only get 1 attack with him. You don't get to shoot 3 times. So you can put that wherever you want. And remember, the event phase comes after we roll to see if we survive the Genestealers, and the event card comes out. Then you would be able to spend it to make an attack.
I'm thinking I'm going to put it on him.
Okay.
Just because if it goes badly for Brother Scipio, I might be able to still get a Genestealer wiped out with this guy.
Okay, so next I got a 14. What do you got there?
15. So
okay, well, 15. So both purple get to attack. The thing is that all of the Space Marines have something called a range, and it tells you how many spaces away that you can actually shoot. For example, purple here, since he's using a big flamethrower, he can only shoot 1 space away, either right next to him, whichever way he's facing, either here, here, or here. Some, like Brother Leon, has a 3, so he could shoot here, 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 or here. Some people like the hand-to-hand, Brother Claudia, range 0. He can only attack something that would be over here. So, let's start with, he will not be able to shoot, so we'll forget him. So he is going to shoot somewhere over here. So, what we do is we take the 6-sided die, has 0 to 5 on it, along with 4 skulls on it, I believe it. If you roll a skull, when you're rolling to hit, you destroy one of the enemies there. So let's hope for a skull. I rolled a 5. There is no skull on it, which means I missed. However, I'm going to take the support token and use it to re-roll. 5. So I completely missed. Very badly, I might add.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes. Okay, so I'm done here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cards as I use them, so I don't use them again. I'm going to put them aside. And I'm just going to bring these back out just to remind me that these are the ones that I get to use next turn. So, go with the 15.
Number 15, psionic attack. Well, since you started on this one, I'll go ahead and use Brother Scipio first. Brother Scipio relies on his wits. Okay, let's see what
he better rely on his wits because he's probably going to die.
Oh, he got one.
Okay, now which one you want to shoot?
I
would suggest tongues.
Yeah, tongues.
Because the reason why is that these little markings for these Genestealers here, this determines if they move or not when we pull something out of the event deck. And so you want to make sure that as few of the aliens can move as possible. So the best thing is to get rid of one particular type of icon if you could. So we're going to get rid of him. He goes in discard pile.
Okay, now I get to do Lexicarnum.
Yes, 1, 2. He can hit. So fire when ready, Gridley. And
4
miss.
and a miss, and I didn't put my token on him anyhow. I usually have bad luck with him.
Okay, so it's time for us to die.
I can use Brother Leon.
Not yet.
No? Okay.
Because after the event phase, yours says after the event phase, correct?
At the end of the event phase, yeah.
At the end of it, which means at first we got to roll to see if they survive the Genestealer attack. Then we do the event card. Then you get to shoot if you wish. So, starting up here is going to be me. Now, we use this die one more time. We're not using the skull, so we're going to use the numbers. With this die, I have to roll greater than the number of Genestealers in the swarm. There are 3, so I have to roll a 4 or better. Now, since I used this right here, each time one of your defending Space Marines spends a support token to reroll a die, the attack misses unless the new roll is a 0. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a support token, so it doesn't really matter. So let's see what we can do. Now let's see if I can roll at 5 again. That would be nice. And I rolled a 0, which means he's dead. So, first casualty goes away, and everything slides down, basically. Oops. Next, we're going to do this one here. Brother Scipio, roll that 3 or better.
Oh, Brother Scipio bought it too. This is not looking good for home team.
This is not looking good.
We are getting ready to go down hard.
This one was right here, right? No, it was next to the Brother Zio. Okay, now, if that wasn't bad enough, we've got an event card to do this turn. So, who had the had the lower number? Me, huh?
Yep.
Okay. The Swarm. Place 2 Genestealer cards into each blip pile from the Genestealer deck. Absolutely wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
Into each blip pile. Okay. Now also we have colors down here. These are where these Genestealers are going to spawn. So, these white numbers tell us it's going to be a minor spawn. So only one comes out of each of these types of colors and locations this turn, which is beneficial for us. So that is a yellow. So this comes out here. And then one on orange. After that, we find out that if there are any ones with tails in here, they move to flank, which means they go opposite of where they are. And I think that's about the only one there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that the event phase is done, you can actually burn a token here to shoot something if you wish.
Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the one at the rear of Lexicarnum.
Okay.
Shoot him.
So you're going to spend a token.
Please give me a skull. Please. Yes.
As you can see, you got a skull, which means this goes away. Which is one less thing we have to deal with. Okay. So now what we do is we go back to the action phase where we pick our action cards.
And we cannot use the ones we used last turn.
Yeah, I'll put mine off to the side here. Okay. Well, this is absolutely wonderful since I'm not in range to attack with anything or anything like that. Let's see here. I guess you're going full auto. You're going to be attacking with red. I can't attack with yellow, so do you need any guys to move down here? I don't think you do.
No. Actually, I'm pretty much set up for...
You're pretty much me too. I mean, there's nothing that I can really go for. Dang it. Well, what I'm going to do is... Because this guy is, I think he's about screwed too.
No, he's not.
Unless he's going to power field
I
that.
have power field, yeah.
Oh. In that case, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to choose to move and activate, because what I'll do is, I'll use him to swap with you next turn.
Okay.
And then I can use yellow's attack to basically wipe out 3 of them.
Okay.
And that way you only have 1 left there. So, I'll do that. And then for purple, purple. Oh, that's right. I'm purple. So, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I'm going to do support with purple as well. Okay. So, start with the lowest one. What do you got over there?
6.
I got a 5. Strategize.
Yeah, you're lower than me.
Yes. I'm going to take a support token here, and who's going to need it to survive eventually here? I'm going to put it on him because he's going to be moving here soon. Then, support card says, after resolving this card's action, you may move 1 swarm to an adjacent position and or move it to another side of the formation. No. I don't think I could. There's no real benefit to moving anything, I don't think, because that way we can actually. You're gonna shoot this stuff. So if I move it, it's just gonna mess you up. So I'm done with that one. So what's your next? You got 6 there, huh?
6. Power field. I get a support token, and I'm going to put on Brother Leon again.
Okay.
Because Brother Leon's going to go into full auto, and I want him to have every chance to wipe out those over there.
What are you going to power field?
Power field this group here of 4 Genestealers.
Okay, so they're not going to be able to attack, nor can they be attacked. Okay, so that's good. Okay, and you put your token down, so you're finished there. Okay, I got a 9. Move and activate, reorganize. So what this allows me to do is, I can move to any position instead of just adjacent position. So I'm going to move him down here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be facing the wrong way. But we'll have to Now, since I did move and activate, whatever this particular location is, if it has an activate ability, I can activate it. So this one says I can place a support token on here, and when we move to the next location, we can destroy Genestealers by putting tokens here. So I'm just going to put it above, so that way it doesn't get lost underneath these Genestealers. Okay, that's me.
Okay, my turn. Okay, time to full auto with
Okay.
Brother Leon.
Yeah, he's not shooting anywhere. So Brother Leon gets to make 3 shots. There are only 2 left here, but that gives you the very good chance of. Okay, got one.
One. Oh, take that.
Well,
support
wait. Are you sure you want to use that because you have 1 more roll left?
Well, let's go ahead and do the roll, and then
that way you don't have to waste it.
Yeah. Now I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, we got one.
Just die.
Okay. Well, that one gets discarded, and I think that's about it for us. So, let's see here. That's power fielded, so nothing's going to happen here.
Right.
However, this one, Brother Omnio needs to roll a 2 or better. And remember, it's 0 to 5 on this die. And Brother Omnio's dead.
Ooh.
Okay, the smallest goes this way. It's going to turn out to be
extra.
This is only moved to the next location. We haven't even gotten to the second room yet, so you can see how this game can turn out for the worst. Okay, now what we do is, who played the one with the lowest number? I did, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. We have an event card here, Flanking Maneuver. Move all swarms so that they are behind their engaged Space Marine. He's already here, so that's fine, but these ones go over here, and it won't really matter for him, I don't think. Once again, I'm going to take one on, whoops, no, they're both going to go on this side here, one. And then orange, yeah, over here. Okay. So, well, I'm putting these aside. Now what I'm going to do, purple can't do a whole heck of a lot. So what he's going to do is purple's going to move and activate, and then yellow's going to attack.
Okay, for me, now I get to pull my first 2 cards back and bring them back into play that I used the first turn. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to try and move and activate to turn around.
Yeah. Well, what I can do is, well,
I need a grenade. I'll take them all out, but there ain't no grenades in this one. And I don't want to lose Lexicarnum. So,
you do have attack. Now, what I could do is, the issue is that the less that I take from here, the greater the chance he's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
I can take out 2 of them. Thing is, if you could somehow support him.
Yeah. I can't do a support with him. I can support with the red, but
One thing is, what I'm thinking is, see, this is where it gets difficult. Is that
see, I can do an attack with black, but the only thing I'm pointing out to attack right now is a single card, which is a waste.
Well,
we gonna die.
Probably, but that's one of the mystiques of this game. Okay, so what we'll do is, I'll take out one of these guys and 2 of these guys. He's probably going to die this turn, but at least he can keep him in there.
And I'll have him do an attack with the guy in front to help minimize damage.
Now, the thing is that normally what you could do is you could use these tokens to, like we had the roll where you roll greater than the number of Genestealers that are in a swarm next to him, what happens is normally if you're facing them, you can use a token to reroll that die. The unfortunate fact is he's facing the opposite way, which means that you cannot use this token to re-roll this. Right now, let's just say if I had to roll it right now, I'd need to roll a 5 or better to survive. Now, if I failed it, I would not be able to use this token to re-roll it. However, if they were over here and I failed that roll, I could burn this token to re-roll it. But unfortunately, he's not. Do you think you can roll a 2 or better?
The way the dice have been favoring us tonight, I don't think so. But we'll give it a try.
Well, I might as well go all out.
Yeah,
okay,
go
what I'll
for
do
it.
is I'll destroy 1 from here and 2 from over here when it comes to my attack. So that's fine. What I'll do is I'm going to move. I'm going to actually probably move up here with purple.
Okay.
It's going to put your guy right here on a spawn point, but it'll be enough to shoot some stuff, and you
Yeah.
can move them next turn if need be. So that's what I got here. So you're doing an attack, and are you doing support?
I'm
or
going to do
what?
support with the other one, yeah.
Okay
Right
then.
again.
Okay, so who's got the lower number? I got it. Mine is a 10. Is the lowest.
4 is lowest for me.
Okay.
So I do my support, and
Where are you going to put it?
actually, because after it's all done,
You could shoot.
I could shoot with him.
Up here, you
and
could shoot up
and
here.
we would definitely need that.
But the problem is that, remember, that shot takes place after the Genestealer
Right,
attack
right.
and after the event phase.
Hopefully my guy will survive. Yeah.
Okay. Mine next is a 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap with you. Then the move and activate says after resolving this card's action, you may look at the top card of the event deck, then place it at the top or bottom. Against my better judgment, I'm going to put this at the bottom. It might have been a bit beneficial for us, but I'm going to do it that way. So mine next is an 18, so it's your turn.
Okay. Psionic attack.
Far one ready, Gridley.
Yep. Now the thing is, as long as I get a skull, I win. Right? I kill it.
Survive.
The problem is, every time I get a skull, I continue to kill. The
Yes,
only thing
especially with his ability.
I'm only able to fire on this side, and there's only one card here.
So
watch me get a skull. No, I did not get a skull. He is done.
okay, heroic charge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy 1 from here. Because what it says, well, what happens is that instead of attacking with Brother Claudio, you may slay up to 3 Genestealers within 1 range of him, ignoring facing. Then roll a die. If I roll a 0, he dies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 from here. And then I'm going to take 2 from here. Which is, that means they're automatically dead. So I'm going to take this die. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll better than a 0. Barely, but I roll better than 0. He survives, once again, for the time being. Now, everyone shot and did whatever they need to do. Yes, so since the other yellow already perished,
Yep.
nothing else happens there. So, now for the Genestealer's turn. You need to roll... Oh, wait a minute, no, it goes left to right. So, yeah, I'm first here. So, I need to roll a 3 or better. Hot diggity dang. Roll a 2 or better.
Yes.
Roll a 2 or better.
Yes. He's alive. He's alive.
Okay, so you got the shorter one, right? Or you had the smaller number, right?
Yes.
You had a
Yes.
4.
I had the small.
Now, pick this card. Remember to put your thumb underneath here because it says instinct. You have to do it without consulting me. No, it's at the bottom.
Okay. I got it.
Put your thumb over it.
There we go. Okay, if there is a door terrain card in the formation, place 2 support tokens on it.
Ooh, that's pretty nifty. Okay, now put the card here so we can spawn any baddies that need to come out. Ah. Hi, Chihuahua. So we're going to do green has yellow. Has a yellow mark here, and yellow tells us to put 3 there. 1, 2, 3. And then we put 3 on orange. Now, so we put them right there, which is going to be kind of great because what happens at the end of this phase, we're going to move, which means that we get to traveling automatically occurs when there are 0 cards in any blip pile at the end of any phase. We're still not done with the event phase yet, though, right? So it says after the event phase is over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means since the event phase is over, we have to take these terrain cards here and move to the next location. Now,
we lose all them sport tokens on the door.
no, what happens is that once we move, we choose a number of Genestealers in the formation equal the number of support tokens, and we destroy them.
Oh, because I was just looking at my support card.
So,
Lets me put another.
we get 3. Which 3 do you want to get rid of?
Who's in the worst position right now? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We'll get rid
Well,
of...
the thing is that I can't shoot that way, otherwise I'd toast them. You can't attack.
Yeah,
I can turn around here, but if you want to get rid of like 1 here and 2 there, that'd be fine with me.
I'm thinking get rid of all 3 of these.
If you
that
want,
clears that whole side. At least that's clear.
okay. Are you sure? Okay, then we'll do that. Now, we discard all the piles and shuffle the.
Oh, hold it! I still get to fire.
Yes, you
my
do.
Support. So, Mr. Range 3 attack.
Okay, so you're gonna spend a token and destroy one. Which one do you want to go for?
We'll get rid of Tails over here, I guess.
Okay.
I think that's
friend.
Tails.
Since we're going to the next location. There we
Yep.
go.
You know what they say? You know what they say in realty business? Location,
3,
location, location.
4, 5, 6, 7 goes on the other side. Okay, now what does that say? Activate control. Oh, we got to put out the terrain cards too. So long piece goes 1 down because the 1 here. We got the ventilation duct, which is 4 down. Then we have the Tetris piece. Dark corner goes 1, 2, 3 up. And then we got the control panel all the way at the bottom. The control panel says, what does it say? Choose a terrain card. A maximum of 1 Genestealer may spawn on that terrain card during the next event phase. Okay, so what we're going to do is do our next set of actions. Absolutely wonderful. How many are here? 2, huh?
And I need to go ahead and put these aside in the last turn.
You get your other ones back. Now, are you thinking about power fielding something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
yeah. Just a little.
Okay.
See, I don't think your yellow can attack this time, can they?
No.
Yes, we're going to power field. Oh, we're
Okay. Well, then I'm going to support you literally in that aspect. And then just so we can get rid of these guys here, I'm going to attack. So I might be able to bust out that flamethrower that I haven't been able to do this game.
Okay.
So, I got lowest of the 2. So, who wants to survive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The next one I got is a 14. So you got, what's your next one?
6.
6. What do you? Okay. First of all, we need to get rid of these tokens. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 1 because you get to place it somewhere because of the power field support card.
Yeah.
Put it there. Okay. And you're power fielding this one, then, right?
Right. I'm going to power field those boys, and they're not going anywhere.
Okay. So next I got a 14. What's yours?
Okay. Next one's a 17.
Okay. So I got 14. So I'm going to attack. So normally all the guys, like we said before, you roll if you get a skull. That's what you hit. But for Brother Ziel here, when you roll the combat die, you instead destroy a number of Genestealers equal to the die roll. So I'm going to aim down here. Since I can't aim that way, he's facing this way and not that way. Even if he was facing this way, he wouldn't be able to kill him because
I'm power field.
HuMei used the power field. So we'll shoot down here, and I'll roll a 0. Yes.
Ziel, I got some words for you that I can't use on this kind of video.
Yeah, I got a lot for this die, not using on this video. So next is going to be 17, full auto.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, he can't shoot because he's facing the wrong way. However, if there was a Genestealer up here, he could fire 1, 2 spaces away. Unfortunately, he's not. The only ones over here are what he's facing.
Brother Leon doing full auto.
So you got 3 shots.
Shot number 1 takes a pair of 1. Shot number 2
Nope.
misses.
Okay, do your 3rd shot.
Shot number 3
Hits.
gets him. Whew, well, we got that done. That side's clear for the moment. Over here,
Well, we can deal with them when the appropriate time comes. Okay, so we've done that. These Genestealers aren't attacking, so we don't have to roll to survive. However, we're going to be going through the event phase here. Since I got the lowest number, I'm going to look here. Choose a Space Marine. Spawn 2 Genestealers behind him. Wait, no, it's an instinct. I can't ask you, so I'm going to have to see where to go here. Once I decide to do that, once I attack this turn, I can take out 2 here and 1 here.
Oh, okay.
So that way, he may die if I roll a 0, and knowing our luck this game. Okay, so, we need to spawn them. Once again, this is white, so only 1 spawns on orange over here. Goes from the same pile up here that it would be located on. What's the next one? Red? Red's down here. So, down there. Okay, and now, heads flank. He's already here, and our heads are going to flank here. Absolutely wonderful. Yay! So, time to, attack with yellow. And, I'm going to move and activate, possibly, maybe down here? No. So, instead of what we'll do some support. Okay.
Okay, for me, I'm definitely going to attack with the black. He's doing a sonic attack. And I'm going to be using support again. As you can tell, I tend to do a lot of support attacks with mine.
Yeah, I think, but the thing is that at this juncture, we don't have a lot of wiggling room because since we've already lost, 3? Have we lost 3? Yes. We have lost 3 Space Marines so far, which means our options have been cut down by 3. Otherwise, we'd be able to make more attacks or do some more.
Yeah.
So, starting with, I got a 5.
Okay,
What do you have?
I got a 4.
So you got Overwatch. Put a token where you would like to.
I'm going to place the token right here on Lexicanum.
Sounds like a plan to me. And you can do that Overwatch if you wish to. Now remember, you got a guy behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're going to roll 2 or better?
Going to have to.
Okay. Well then, if I would have known that, I would have probably did a move and activate. That way you could have gotten out of the way. But oh well. If you put it on him, you'll still have to roll to survive with this guy. However, after we pop the event card here, you'd be able to try and shoot that guy. Yeah. It's your choice.
That's what I was just thinking.
Oh, wait a minute. Since I'm still I got a support token I can put out for purple. Why don't I just use that to put it on over here? Because he looks like he's not going to survive.
As you can see, we do have to cooperate a lot in this game just to try and...
And normally the rules say you're not supposed to show the cards to everyone, but it doesn't really matter because it serves no purpose because you're working together. It's just my personal opinion. So, okay. You already did yours. Support. Hey!
What's that?
I'm a genius!
You are?
Yes, I'm a genius and I didn't even note it.
What's up?
Okay, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a support token here. Now, for the strategize, it says after resolving this card's action, you may move one swarm to an adjacent position and or move it to the other side of a formation. So what I can actually do is, I can put it over here, because you're going to be shooting before me.
Yeah.
And I can mop up whatever you have left.
Yep.
However, if you don't kill off anything...
Yeah, we're going to suck.
So why don't we just go for broke since we're this far into things anyway.
Doing a deep intake of air.
Yes, okay. That's mine. Mine next is an 18, yours is a 15. Fire when ready, Gridley.
Okay. First thing, I'll just slide this over here out the way. Okay.
Okay. Fire. Come on.
Hold on. I gotta use my... I have a very large hammer and we have a very hard driveway.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Try.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay, well, yeah, we can just go from the top then.
There's another one. Oh!
Gonna burn that token to reroll it?
Like I said, now you come in, you know what the road looks like, and I got a very large hammer. Oh!
And he missed. Okay.
Hammer.
Okay then, you got no more block to shoot with. Next one is Heroic Charge. Well, what I'm going to do is, once again, his ability, I can slay up to 3 Genestealers with one range. So I'm going to take all 3 of these. Discard them now. Since you've gotten that 0 out of the way, hopefully I won't get another 0. Okay, he survived, I think. Okay, now we get the really nifty portion of our program.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Because
That's after the event phase, remember?
Yep. But that's just it.
You remember, WAPS is...
But say each of them can.
Yes, they can spend a support token, yeah.
So I could be sitting...
However, there's nothing on this side to shoot.
Oh, that's
but
true.
he's the only one who's going to be able to shoot. Okay, so... Roll a 2 or better.
Yeah. Yes.
I got to roll a 2 or better. Yeah. Now you got to roll a 2 or better. Okay, they all survived, amazingly.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially the way this game was starting.
Now, who played the one with the lower number? You did, right?
Yeah, who did?
Remember, put your thumb underneath it like this. The reason why I do this is that it tells you in the rules that way you don't see what's going to spawn. So you have to make your decisions before you see what aliens are going to be coming out.
Okay. For my battle brothers.
Is it instinct?
It says instinct.
Then I can't say anything. You can read it out to the viewers
Okay,
at
yeah.
home.
Choose a Space Marine that has at least 1 support token if able. Discard 1 support token from him and 1 Genestealer engaged with him of your choice. So, I can take care of... Oh, yeah. He's got more than 1. And we'll take out this old boy that's behind him.
Okay.
That's 1 less Genestealer to deal with.
Now, put that card down so we can spawn and move stuff. Okay, so we got a big spawn, which is 3 on red.
Ha! I just cleared that out!
That's the way it always happens. And a small spawn on orange. Now, what this does, it says tails are going to move. We got any tails out?
I don't see any tails.
No, we do not. And what would happen is that if we did, your little markers say up and down, corresponding to the markers that are right here on the Space Marines, depending what side they're on. If it would say they move, this one would move up here, but if they're already down at the bottom and they would have to move down, they flank instead. Okay, so, time to do actions. So, big boy, you gonna power field that one?
I can't. I power field last one.
No, you did. You did sonic attack. You got power field right there.
Okay, yes.
So what I could actually do is I could move down there if you wanted me to, if you wanted to be out of the way.
No, I can power field him. That's fine.
Well, that way I can be down there and wipe him out next turn.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll move and activate there. I don't know if you want to move and activate with... Oh, and you didn't even just shoot with that guy. Did you want to burn that token? Oh, there was nothing there. Oh no, at the end of the event phase there would have been. So did you want to burn that token to shoot?
Yeah, why not? You might get rid of one. Yes, you got rid of one. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So if I'm going to move and activate here to move down here to get rid of a couple of guys, he's kind of screwy here. So I'm gonna attack with purple.
Okay.
Now, if you want to support him to make sure he survives, I'm sorry, you're on your own.
Well, that's just it. He's doing the power field. Black is
Oh,
going to be
on
supporting.
this one? Okay.
But red can still do full auto.
Thing is that he's facing the wrong way. You can shoot up here if you wanted. Thing is that next turn, if you decide to like turn this guy right here, or wherever he may be, since I'm moving down here, he could be up here, and you can flip him around. He would be enough to mow down whatever's still remaining up in here. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. I think so. So move and activate and put him where again?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my move and activate, reorganize, to actually take him and swap his position with you. So he is going to be up here. That way, when you use your move and activate, you can turn him around.
Okay.
You can be able to shoot what's down there during the next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you got both of them. My lowest is a 9.
My lowest is a 6. Power field.
Where are you power
Grab
fielding?
I'm power fielding these bad boys here, although there's only 2 at this point, so...
Well, still that's...
2 is, yeah. And he gets a support token.
So, I don't know if you want to make him survive?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it was either that or give Valencio another shot, and I just don't see no use in that at this point, not if I'm power fielding here.
Now you've got a 7.
A 7.
Move and activate, yeah. If you wanted to turn this guy around. Now, there is another thing you can do. You can either keep him facing this way to shoot next turn, or you turn around and activate this. This would allow us to not have a location of your choice not spawn. However, this also works as a spawn point because you can shoot whatever may be coming out here next turn.
Right.
So it says, choose a terrain card, either this one, this one, this one, or this one. No Genestealers can spawn there next turn. Now, the number of colored bars is how likely a Genestealer is to spawn there. Red is the most dangerous, and I believe green is the least dangerous.
Well...
Where don't you want them to spawn?
Right here.
Okay, so nothing's going to spawn here
next
next year. Next
year.
Next year. During the next event phase. Okay. Now, mine. Reorganize. I gonna move down here because I are English smart. That'll be over there. And flamer attack. What I will attempt to do, I will attempt to kill this guy. Brother Zyle has not hit anything this turn. Oh, now I roll a 3. Still killed. Put those up there. And now, time for survival. Roll a 2 or better for him.
Yes.
Survived. Now I need to roll a 2 or better here for...
Mazael. Yes.
And these aren't attacking, so we don't have to worry about anything. Now, you had the lowest number, right? So once again, put your thumb down there. Oh, is that down at the bottom?
Okay, that's the bottom?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, does it say instinct?
No, it does not.
Okay. What does it say then?
Outnumbered. Discard all support tokens from each Space Marine that is engaged with at least one swarm. Bink, bink. That's so unfair!
We still got 1, thankfully. Okay, now put that down.
And red cannot spawn.
Well, it only does spawn. Unfortunately, it's only 1, but still, we count our blessings. Oh! That's the last one in the pile, which means that we're going to be moving at the end of this phase here once we see claws. Do we have any claws? They flank. Wonderful! Okay, now we're going to get rid of these right here. Well, for the time being. Discard all of the Genestealers there. Now we get to our next location. Okay, Okay, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that pile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that pile. Okay, so now we need to put our terrains again. Ventilation duct goes 1 down. Long Tetris piece goes 1, 2, 3. Door goes 4 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. And then the other Tetris piece goes 1 from the bottom. Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Jumping Fatty Arbuckle. I'm going to attack with yellow. Let's see here. What am I going to do is, well, yellow's going to attack, and then I have to think about what I want to do. Support or move and activate.
Let me do the attacking this time.
Well, I need to take out one of these.
But that's what I'm just thinking. I can now attack, because we didn't use an attack last turn, with both these guys. Brother Leon has a range 3 attack. 1, 2, 3. Lex Carnum has a range 2 attack. 1, 2.
Okay.
Or 1, 2. So
you
see
can
what I'm
shoot
talking-
these two.
Yeah. So we've got a nice overlap here.
Okay, well
In
then,
front.
well then I'm going to support with yellow then.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move and activate with purple. And what I mean by purple is I want to flip him around. However, it's also going to allow me to see what the next top card is here. So, okay. I got 2 here. Defensive stance. I'm going to put a support token on. Wonder if I should do it for him. No, I have faith in you that you'll wipe them out. Might be misplaced, you being my mortal enemy or not, but okay. So what I'm going to do is to enhance that fact. I'm going to put it right here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's put these over here. And my next is a 10.
My next one is 15 and 7.
I'm going, ain't I? Okay, so. I'm wondering. I'm thinking maybe I should have done a different thing that turn. I could move some swarms, but that way I could have moved these into better range for you.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I think they'll be okay.
Okay, that's me.
Okay.
Psionic attack.
Yep.
Where are you starting?
I'm going to start the farthest way away and work my way
1,
back.
2. Okay.
So we're going to start on these guys. I know where the hammer is. I'm about to get it.
It's,
Oh!
It's kind of funny as you talk about hammer. It's called Warhammer.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay,
Oh,
got one. Keep going.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he gets to attack up to 3 times. Okay. I'm going to protect my mortal enemies.
Well, what I do is
Yeah.
I'd start here.
Yeah.
The reason
Minimizing
being
it,
is
yeah.
minimizing the chance that they'll die in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay,
so.
we'll do that. 2.
Okay, now you can choose a different target. Where are you going?
I'm going to protect Claudio
Okay.
first. Oh!
Burn that token?
Burn that token.
Well, no, you got one more shot left.
Okay.
Nope.
Burn that token.
Where you go?
Same one. Oh, come on now.
You know what?
I'm gonna shoot at you.
I think the people at home are laughing at us. I can hear it now from the
they're
future.
rooting for the Genestealers. That's what it is.
Okay, so starting here. Roll your 2 or better, dude.
There we
Okay.
go.
I got mine. Oh, both of these are mine now. Starting at 2 or better. 2 or better.
So,
Which means that
Claudio, the one I was
Yeah.
trying to protect,
Yeah.
still bought it.
Since this means that both yellows have been gone, or have been slain, the yellow cards come out, and that means it's one less action we get during the game. Now there is an event card in here. Oh, and I didn't even do the thing for the event either. There's an event card in here that can revive a Space Marine, so I'm hoping that'll be coming up soon. And this was the one that I just used this turn, so I won't be using that next turn. Absolutely wonderful. So I played the card with the lowest number, right?
Yep.
Choose a combat team that did not reveal an attack action this round. That combat team and not play an attack action card. This is instinct, so that's you attack with both last
Yep.
turn, right? That's me. I use move and activate, so it has to be me. Okay, big spawn on yellow. It's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, little spawn on red, which is going to be 1.
Okay. Pull these because we already used them.
Mm-hmm. So, well, there's only one thing I get to do this turn, and that's support.
Yeah, dude, about all I can do is support.
Okay. Now, if you want to... What's your power field number, by the way? 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By using the only thing I got here, called Strategize, I can take all of these and move them over here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can power field them, and those won't be able to attack.
Right.
However, you're sitting with a guy behind you here, I'm sitting with a guy in front of me, and you're sitting with a guy in front of you. And you don't have an attack this turn. And there's a support token, so one of these guys can at least survive.
Yeah, but we've been doing pretty good on rolling 2s.
Okay. Okay, you're going to power field.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm going to probably do the Overwatch just because, holy, that gives me at least a shot after we're done.
yeah. Know what you're going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna throw out support tokens like crazy. Give our guys a chance to survive.
My lowest is 5.
My lowest is 4. Overwatch. So Overwatch is going to protect.
He can't. Well, the thing is, remember, he's not. He can shoot up here,
Right, but he's
or
not,
if you had him, he could shoot down there. Your choice.
no, but it also gives me a second
Oh.
roll for the if he doesn't make
The
his
thing
2.
is, he's facing the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
If remember, he has to be facing the swarm
Okay. itself
itself in order to be able to use that token to re-roll to survive.
Well, then
so,
I'm going to give Zyle the best chance.
okay. Next to 5, which is going to be me. Okay, support. So
No, scratch that. I'm going to put that on Brother Leon because he's our big shooter from the Reds.
okay. So what I'll do is I'll use my support token to keep him alive here.
Yep.
Then I'll use the ability after resolving the card. You may move one swarm to an adjacent position and/or to the other side of the formation. So these bad buddies are going over to this side just in time to be power fielded.
Power fielded, which means now they can't attack or be attacked.
I can't use this one next turn.
Okay. That's it for
Oh,
me.
you get your that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
sport.
nice.
So you get to put your sport token. I'd try to keep him alive.
Yep, keep his butt alive.
Now we've got. I think I messed up the locations. We're on 3 right now instead of 2. Oh well. Yeah, the current player places the artifact terrain card. Oh, any position of the formation. Oh, we're supposed to put a artifact card in here too. It says activate this. Place a card in your hand. You may discard this card after one of your defending Marines rolls the die to make the attack miss. So that we could have placed that on anywhere in the formation. Let's place that there. Down. Oh, we could have put. No, it might be better to put it on the other side somewhere. Zyle might be able to pick it up. Okay. Now. Everyone shot and did whatever they needed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Time to roll to survive. Roll 2 or better. Yeah, we won't.
Power
count that
fielded, so
spot.
don't have to worry about him. Go
It's
down
mine.
here to you.
You must be joking. 2 or better.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah. Okay, well, that was tasty. Tasty Space Marines. Okay.
Space Marine on a stick.
Okay, you played the one with the lower number, didn't you? You had a 4, right?
Yep. So,
yep, put your thumb underneath there.
I got you. I got you. Da-da-da.
Is it instinct?
It is not.
Okay, what does it say?
The Swarm. Place 2 Genestealer cards into each blip pile from the Genestealer deck.
And put that down there. Little spawn on yellow. Here. And a little spawn on orange.
And whatever the heck that is.
tongues, flank. Tongues, flank. Any swarm that contains a tongue. Any swarm that...
whole
yeah,
swarm?
the whole swarm. Flank. Yes! Wow!
It has to be us.
Sorry, I'm just sighing mournfully.
Dude, we are so messed up.
Okay, well, let's, stranger things have happened. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move and activate. I'm going to turn him around and look at the top card of the event deck. Maybe it'll help you out somehow. Because you got two...
What are they on? What's the card they're on?
This is a door.
Door card. Now, what's happening when you activate the door? What happens?
Put a token on there, and next time you move, the number of tokens on there is the number of Genestealers you get to remove from anywhere in the formation.
And if I do the door I automate with the red, he's in the wrong area. But he would
If you want
get...
to, you could turn and move over here and activate
Right.
it.
And it gives me additional sports token for that on
Now-
the terrain card.
Oh yeah, that's right. You get to put 2. That's right, for being red. And also, you'd swap these 2 guys.
Yeah.
And they'd be able to burn their tokens in order to survive.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna, whoever's here is gonna die.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. Because you can't roll higher than a 5 on a 0 to 5.
That's true. Just say, you think? Okay, so I'll do the move and activate with red.
So you're gonna just throw them blindly in the way.
We're gonna have to. I mean, we're dead either way. We're not making it out of this room alive. I hate to say it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Actually, still thinking about doing that, but I'm thinking about doing the other move and activate at the same time for black.
You remember you can only activate one terrain. You can only activate a particular terrain card once per turn. You can't do it multiple times.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm looking at it from the move and activate position of we get to remove a support or get to remove a Genestealer from the blip pile.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
So, I mean, there's not much else we can do right now. My full auto is not going to be doing much good because everything's on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My lowest is a 10. So you're going before me.
Yeah.
Reds, move and activate.
7. Yep, move and activate. So he's going to slide down here.
And then guys can turn around.
And activate, which means
put 2 tokens here. Just put them over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be 5. There's 5 there. Then you've got your stealth tactics.
Yep.
You don't have to turn or move or anything like that. You can just discard one of your choice.
Yeah.
This one has 3. That one has more than 3.
Well,
Remember
I get to discard one automatically.
Wait. Now, what happens is that, remember that whenever a phase ends and there are no cards in any of the blip piles, then we move. So the best thing to do is get the one from the lower one pile first.
So we get rid of that one. And then use a support token to get rid of one on the other side.
Okay.
I just wasted a chance of getting him out of there alive,
But I
but
think we're pretty much not going to survive
yeah.
this anyway. Okay, forward scouting. After resolving this card, well, I'm going to turn him around. Just for the heck of it. You may look at the top card of... oh, you know what? Wait a minute. He's going to die this, right? Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Move and activate. You're going down here.
okay.
Pick this up. It says, you may discard this card after one of your defending Space Marines rolls the die to make the attack miss. So, I would roll a die for this, I'm pretty sure. Because... let's see here. I just want to make sure that I am not... well, the thing is that I just want to make sure that I'm still able to roll the die, because if I am, then I can use that card. If I'm not allowed to roll the die, then... okay, it looks like it doesn't say that, you know, you're automatically dead, you still roll a die.
Okay.
So I can probably I can survive one turn!
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done that. I've done all that. You're probably going to be able to survive this.
Well,
you know,
we'll
you have
find
a better you have a better chance of surviving here than here.
Yeah.
And I know that I can survive here. Okay, roll that 2 or better.
No.
Wah wah wah.
He gave it for the cause, though.
This one already attacked, so I don't have to worry about this here. So, well, both of the black members are gone, so you need to take those cards and discard them. Okay, then next is going to be here. Well, I'm going to roll a die. It's going to fail. Discard this card to make that attack a miss.
Okay.
Now, you need to roll a 4 or better.
Oh,
Burn that
no.
token?
Yeah. Oh! Brother Ziel is about to be toast.
Well, he's gonna just, we won't talk about
He's
what's...
there going, Mother.
I think he had another word at the end of mother, I think. Okay, so... ow!
Let's go out and blaze up gold.
Hey, that...
What?
that might work! Chaos of Battle. Change every Space Marine's facing.
Okay.
I'm not the only nuke all of them. Okay, is there a red in here? Yes. Oh, there's one in here. Ah, shoot. And then one on yellow. How many are in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, no, I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to do it because, let's sort these out for a moment and I'll show you. This is all one swarm. It says heads move.
Mm-hmm. To the other side.
And since they're already at the top, if it would go off the top or the
Right.
bottom of the formation, it instead flanks.
Yeah, but there's heads in this side too.
Well, they stay on that side.
Oh, okay.
They'll stay on that side. So,
Yeah.
Mother. Well,
you don't want to see that bloody
yes.
gore.
Well, okay, everyone. Unfortunately, we didn't win that particular game, but this was Death Angel in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. You can pick it up for between, I think, $15 and $20 at your local game store. If they don't have it, ask for it. It's a good way to get really frustrated, but it's a lot of fun with more players. Anyway, you can figure out all these particular strategies, and what's really neat is that once you play the game enough, people find out the teams that they like best, and then what they'll do is they'll play them regularly. For example, I usually play red when we're doing the one where everyone controls only one particular squad. I usually took red. HuMei usually has psychic, black,
I have
and some
black,
others. And, yeah, like that. And you just get, as you randomly get teams, normally you can do it randomly at the beginning of the game or choose the ones you want. And you figure out the teams that you like, and then you develop a specific play pattern for it, which is really kind of nifty because all the squads have their own little tricks up their sleeves. Now, we don't have it personally here, but there are a number of expansions for Death Angel as well that give you more options, like different types of aliens. Now, the Genestealers are part of a giant alien race called the Tyranids, and there are a lot of other types of monsters and aliens in that group, and these expansion packs bring some of those in with their own rules. They bring in more squads with their own tricks. They even have replacements for squads in the basic set. So, if you want to learn a little bit more about Death Angel, check out the Fantasy Flight Games website at www.fantasyflightgames.com. You'll probably have to look in the games and the card and board game section. Click on Death Angel, and they'll give you all the info there.
Yep.
Okay, and we're glad that we were able to join us this morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you're tuning in to us. And we hope that you'll be able to join us for our next video when it's available in the future. So, say bye, HuMei.
Bye, HuMei.